Hey everybody, Batman's Kool-Aid here, and today I'm just going to be doing a quick little list. I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I kind of wanted to make a video. And also I wanted to say thank you guys for 900 subscribers. Really appreciate it. But this list is just basically going to be my top 5 figures of the year so far in 2023. And keep in mind this is just my opinion and everything. This is just what I have fun with the figure and what I think of the figures. But it's going to be a short list. It's only 5 on this list, and they're very basic, very simple, but there's figures I very much enjoy. So, anyways, let's get right into it. Alrighty, starting off our list, we have the Super 7 Ultimate Conan figure. And I'm not the biggest fan of Conan. I did grow up with it, though, as my dad used to watch it all the time when I was a kid and everything else. And, of course, I grew up with Arnold. But I really, really do like this figure. I'm just going to say that right now. But it's not my ultimate favorite. Ultimate. That was corny. But so the things I do like about this figure and why it's number 5, just even on the list in general, is I think that the paint job is very well done, and I think it has a good likeness to Arnold. And I love just everything it comes with. It comes with tons of accessories and everything. I just love how this guy looks, though, mostly. And I love the blood. What I don't like is the body. The body is the same body a lot of toy companies used to use all the time. Mattel used to use it for their Masters of the Universe, as it's just that, just retooled. And it's not the most articulated body, and it's really hard to even get him in the two-handed pose, and also it's just pretty ugly and outdated. But he's a pretty fun figure. I mean, like I said, it's cool to have a Conan figure, and it's nice what the Super 7 line is doing. I think he was very expensive, and I think it was too expensive for what I'm getting, pretty much what you're getting. But anyways, it's in my number 5 spot, so let's move on to number 4. And the number 4 spot is going to Where Are the Drugs Going? We got the Christian Bale Dark Knight Trilogy DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Batman figure. And while I do think this is a good figure, I will straight up say that the head sculpt is probably my favorite out of this. But the QC issues and stuff are kind of a downgrade and everything. And I just think it could have, overall, this could have been a little bit better figure. But I'm actually quite happy with how it is. Like I said, this is my list so far, so that means it made it pretty high to be even on number 4. That's out of a lot of figures of this year so far. And while I do think the body is great sculpt and the articulation is not bad, I just hate how this is like that. I just hate that. It's so easy to take apart. And it normally wouldn't bother me, but it's so easy when you're trying to move the shoulder outward. But because the shoulder pad kind of makes it stick, and then you end up just popping off the arm. I will say, though, I do love the head sculpt. I think it looks really, really good. One of the best DC Multiverse likenesses. But another thing is I don't like the cape, and I'm gonna be honest. I wish he came with, instead of those ginormous batarangs, like more different types of gadgets that were cooler, or at least small batarangs, something cool. Not those ridiculous oversized ones, but he's a good figure, just not exactly my favorite. The reason he's over the Conan though is because of the body. He's at least not. It's a whole new sculpt, and it looks good. But that's pretty much it for the number 4 spot. Let's get on to number 3. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we got the Diamond Select Toys Gypsy Avenger. No, Gypsy Danger. My bad. Gypsy Danger. I don't know why I said Avenger. But I really think this is, in my opinion, an upgrade compared to the NECA version that we got a long time ago for the first Pacific Rim film. I don't think it's the best, but for me, it's a fun figure. As I didn't have, when the Soul of Chogokin came out, I wasn't going to spend that much money on that, and let alone spend even more now. But the reason this figure, I'm going to say right off the bat, is above the rest is not because of articulation, it's actually because of accessories and detail. The paint is awesome, as you got this like metallic blue, and it looks very nice. And the accessories, of course, you get a ton of accessories. But this ain't the best figure overall, but it's a good figure. And I honestly think it's better than the other two. So that's it for that one. Alrighty, and then number 2 is the new Hasbro Marvel Legends Model 1 Iron Man figure. Now, this figure is an amazing figure, I will say. Straight off, compared to number 3, this is an amazing figure. It almost has nothing wrong with it. Literally, there's pretty much almost nothing wrong with it. I love this figure. I think it's a phenomenal figure. Love how the paint looks. Love the articulation. Love the detail of everything. Love the sculpt. Everything looks great. As I do think this is a great figure, I will say I do wish it kind of came with different stuff. Like, how do I say this? I wish it came with unique accessories. Like, I wish it came with the mullet, Tony Stark head. That would be pretty cool to have. Or just an unmasked Tony Stark head with this. I know we've gotten multiples, but at least one unique to the Model 1. And I also wish we got new effects and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I just wish we got some new stuff. Like I said, it's a pretty good figure, but with the price increase, I wish we got more with it. And it may sound too greedy to ask for that, but then again, I'm the one paying for the figure. You guys are the ones paying for the figures. And I know it's a whole new body mold, but I like to see what they can fully do. I want them to give us what they can potentially give every figure, and that's everything that we need. So we don't have to keep buying other stuff. If they, in my opinion, I'm just going to say this right now, this figure would be number 1 if it had unique stuff to it, and it wasn't just pretty much the figure by itself with some minimal accessories. So that's pretty much it for this. And now number 1 is, of course, Garrick. I will say this, it's a good figure. This is one of my favorite figures. But if I have to say figure-wise, which one's better, I got to go with the Model 1 Iron Man. Just slightly. But I do have way more fun with this, as this is a fun figure to mess with. I like them almost exactly equally. But the reason I like this Garrick is it has something very classic about it, which is the color scheme. I love the bright colors. I really do. I don't know why. I'm a sucker for it. To me, it just makes this figure a whole lot more fun. Is of how simple it is. It looks so good, and I like how you can do so much stuff with toy photography with it. You could do black and white photos. There's just so much stuff you could do to make this look even better and make it shine more. And overall, I just really like this. I love the articulation. Honestly, I just love this figure. And like I said, this list was my opinion. It is not about which figure is ultimately better in general. It's just in my opinion. As the figures earlier, they were better in terms of pretty much quality and stuff, but they moved up to detail and fun and playability. But that's pretty much it with this. I just want to make the short list just to give you guys something, and to share my opinion on what my favorite figures are so far of this year. And like I said, this is just my list. It's not which company's better and everything else. It's just about having fun and expressing which one's my personal favorites. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.